That's a great look at our location tonight, the home of the Suns here in downtown Phoenix. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche NBA, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to enjoy. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. The Phoenix Suns have become a powerhouse in the Western Conference, but they've got plenty of competition. Chris Paul said, "I've been in the West my whole career. The West has never been easy. It's always been a beast. If you want to win it all, you got to go through it." Guys?
It's rugged, tough road, David. No question about it. Thank you. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Hassan Whiteside.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. DeRozan out there with Williams, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. And for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Nader in at the 3. And as we come down the stretch of the regular season, Greg, teams jousting for playoff position. How much did you worry about the seeding when you played?
You know, it matters, but for those teams who had injuries or a rough stretch, you start to focus on those road games and prepare to steal some in the playoffs.
For 3, Booker hands it from downtown.
Now, this guy has such a versatile offensive skill set. Devin Booker is a threat once he steps across the half-court line.
DeRozan dishes the ball. Passes it to Levine. DeRozan with it. From 10 feet out, and he drops that one in.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Ball against Paul. The pass to Ayton. From 10 feet out, and that one drops for him.
Well, DeAndre Ayton should own the paint. Nice touch there.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Levine against Booker. Vucevic trying to get open. And it's Levine that time on the assist by Vucevic.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now DeRozan, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That's his first.
I think I can make the case that DeMar DeRozan finishes through contact like a big man. This guy is tremendous at end-one opportunities.
The Bulls shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes. And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do and not enough credit for what he does.
Pass to Booker, fires for 3, gets the three-pointer to fall. Booker's got 6.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Here's Levine. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could be.
Here's Nader after the made shot from Zach LaVine. 6 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get a shot off for 3. Booker. The shot missing. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting. They'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Well, just phenomenal work from Nikola Vucevic. Takes rebounding the basketball very seriously on both ends.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And Nikola Vucevic just quietly dominates, capable of racking up a double-double on any night.
Yeah, it still feels like Vooch is a bit underrated. This guy can flat out play on both ends. Capable scorer, improved defensively. You love what he brings to the table.
Chicago leading by 4. Ball feeling it out a bit. And the rejection by Ayton.
Outstanding shot blocker. DeAndre Ayton off his feet in a hurry to send it back.
The alley-oop layup, very well done.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one,
A
Kevin.
little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Now, here's DeRozan. 26 points for him last game against Utah. Over Ayton. And the Bulls with another miss.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Booker finds Paul. Back to Booker. Over Williams. Trying to get open. It's Crowder. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Outside DeRozan. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Vucevic against Ayton. Lobs it up for Levine. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Glides into that move. Suspends in the air. Levine. Nice.
Ball against Paul. Booker outside. Launches it. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
From 20 feet out. Tipped away. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Williams. How his last 10 games have gone. Averaging 9 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Ball finds Vucevic. Here's Levine, defended by Booker. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Levine's got 8 points.
Boy, he's heating up fast coming out of the gate. 4 out of 5 from the field.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. There it is, his third basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
How about Booker playing a little bit of cat and mouse, smart enough to know when it's better to pull up.
And Vucevic kicks to Levine. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Right side, Ball. Pulls up on the wing. And they recover it. Vucevic with the bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Paul against Vucevic. Here's Ayton. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 3rd assist on the night. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Bulls. 4-point game. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
How about the shooting percentage in the low 30s? That tells you all you need to know.
I think indicative of some breakdowns in their offensive execution. You don't create any open looks, and they couldn't make the ones they were taking.
To the middle. Here's Ayton. Great D that time from Vucevic.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
It's good.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Paul passes to Crowder. Over Williams. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, Jake Crowder has developed into a very reliable mid-range shooter. You don't want to let him get comfortable.
Vucevic with the bucket.
Assist from Lonzo Ball.
Suns trail by 8. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Now when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his 4th year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
So for the Suns, JaVale McGee's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Hassan Whiteside comes in for Crowder, and it's Payne in for Paul. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Wade, he's checked in for Williams. Derek Jones comes in for DeMar DeRozan. White, he's checked in for Levine. And it's Alex Caruso in for Lonzo Ball. Booker outside. Pass to Whiteside. And McGee kicks to Booker. Clock at 6. Unloads.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Count it. Good.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
White. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first
And
personal
with
foul.
Kobe White, you hate to see him settle. He's best when going at the rim. The defense wins if he takes that mid-range jumper.
And he knocks down the first one. And Greg, with Kobe White, he's a solid shooter, but teams have keyed in on that.
I just want to see him more in attack mode. He's a solid finisher when he gets in there, and it could take his game to the next level.
And both free throws good for White.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Booker against White. No good from Booker. The Bulls leading by 8. It's White on the wing. Passes to Vucevic. Back to White. Beyond the arc. And the Bulls get it back. And the shot goes in.
Dean Wade.
And the Bulls lead by 10.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
They get a hand on it. On the wing, Booker. From outside the arc. For just the 4th time today, it is good. That one makes him 4 for 10.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Outside, Jones. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
And after 1 year at UNLV, Derrick Jones Jr. going pro back in 2016. He's gone from an undrafted project to a dunk contest champion.
He misses the free throw. Derrick Jones Jr., Greg, as we know, is a high flyer. In fact, he is a frequent flyer.
Yeah, I mean, all the physical tools you look for in a wing player, Kevin. Tremendous length and athleticism, and he continues to develop his skill set and capitalize on those gifts.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Saric comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And Johnson subbed in for Nader. So it's Phoenix now, trailing here by 8. Payne looking around. And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Bulls. To the inside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. Suns trail by 8. Here's Payne. Really played well against Houston in his last outing. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Now here's White. Dishes to Jones. The pass to Caruso. 6 to shoot. White trying to get open. Caruso, no good. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Saric dishes to Johnson. Over White. Phoenix, no good that time either.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
1:51 left to play in the first. That 3 off the mark. Sun shooting 47% here so far. Here's Payne. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Vucevic.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Chicago.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They've shown some real tenacity on the boards, and it's turned into a lot of second chance points.
And he makes the first. Payne hits them both. The Bulls leading by 6. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise!
1:31 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Caruso. Just 5 to shoot. From 11 feet away, here's Vucevic, and the layup's good off the glass.
Nikola Vucevic.
Vucevic has got 11 points.
This guy, a strong rebounder who uses his frame well. Vucevic has a knack for being in the right spot.
A nice shot by Booker.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
54 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Caruso, the pass to White. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now here's Payne. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Pass to Booker. Jacks up a three. Another three for Phoenix.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's White. And he can't bank that one in. White against Johnson. Kicks to Payne. McGee bounce pass. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Well, this is the assertive mentality of Devin Booker. When he starts to find his rhythm, turn the lights out.
Nikola Vucevic firing on all cylinders for the Bulls. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. Back right after this. And the Suns are an offensive powerhouse. We know that, but as Devin Booker details, no slouches defensively either.
You know, right now, I like the way we're playing defense. You know, I think we have spurts where I say a lot of teams do, where we have 5-10 minutes off where, you know, we're all not clicking, but we've came together and figured it out.
And Greg, you've seen it. Booker individually making strides at the defensive end.
And I'm not sure he'll ever be a stopper, but to be great, you've got to consistently bring the effort and focus.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Backcourt pair, Payne at the point with Booker beside him. Johnson and Saric are the 3 and the 4. And it's McGee in at the 5, roaming the paint. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. McGee finds Johnson. Offline with his 3.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Passes it to Green. Back to Vucevic. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And Green with the basket on the assist by Vucevic. And the Bulls lead by 4.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Now Payne. Booker outside. Saric trying to break free, trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Here's Booker. Count that one. Booker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I think we improved strength, right? Devin Booker willing to take on the defender, and he wins out.
Chicago calls. So for the Suns, Andre Ayton's checked in for JaVale McGee. Crowder comes in for Johnson. And Paul subbed in for Devin Booker. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Williams inside. Ayton's there. Ball. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
How about the strength on display there by Ball? Not the biggest guy out there, but he wills these shots in despite the physical contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
I tell you what, it's scary when you think about how much room Ball has to grow when you factor in how efficient he is already.
Now here's Paul. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Shoots over Ball. Got that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Chris Paul. And it's DeRozan with the ball for Chicago. They've led by as much as 10. With the drive. Makes it off the glass. DeRozan's got 7.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here's Paul. He's coming off a 31-point game against Houston.
But the defense had tons of difficulty covering him. They kept putting him at the line, and he burned them. What a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far fetch to say he can stretch a defense.
Well, you want to see DeAndre Ayton seek out the contact on the interior. Boy, he's a big-time talent.
LaVine wide open. The three-pointer off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Now the pass to Ayton. He dishes it to Payne. Stolen by Ball. LaVine with it. Now guarded by Payne. Left side LaVine to the paint. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by LaVine. And that's now 9 points for DeMar DeRozan. Ball against Ball. And here is Paul. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. It's good.
There's an elusivity to Chris Paul's play. He's got the knack to get into the teeth of the defense and make something happen.
Williams kicks to LaVine. He feeds it the ball. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Payne with it. It's Crowder on the wing. Pass to Payne. Just 4 to shoot. The 3. Drills it from outside. Payne's got it all tied up now for Phoenix.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Outside, Green. Down low. And Levine throws it down.
And Ball, transcendent talent, I think, has a real skill for finding his teammates when they have those good looks at the rim.
Now here's Paul. Feeds it to Ayton. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
From Chris Paul.
Paul's got his 5th assist in this one. Now Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Chicago calls timeout. And the Suns making a change here. Whiteside's checked in. Kobe White, he's checked in for Chicago. Ball finds DeRozan. Pass to White. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Payne passes to Whiteside. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Ball against Paul. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball.
Lonzo Ball.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Ball against Ball. Oh, Ayton in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
The Bulls have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. And it's Ball in the corner. And the 3 off target.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And Levine with the block.
Well, with his vertical, Levine sends it back. That is nice.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
That's his second
Nice
personal
pass
foul.
there to set that basket up.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Abdul Nader, he's checked in for Phoenix.
For 1.
The Phoenix Suns come into this one after the win against Houston. Passes it to Payne. Now here's Whiteside. He's guarded by Williams.
And you know what? Saved what was likely to be a dunk.
The Suns have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage,
Take a break.
79.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They've led by as much as 10. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Tries to keep it alive. And the Bulls with another miss. Paul against White. Paul outside. And it's sent back by White.
And I love seeing White use that athleticism on defense. Great hustle to swat that shot. Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Booker, he's checked in for Cameron Payne.
To the lineup for your Suns, Devin Booker.
Here's Paul. Shoots over Ball. Paul with the buckets. Paul's got his third basket of the night right there.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Ball against Ayton. Ball, the pass to DeRozan. Over Paul. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his
Very few players in the NBA get to the line as often as DeMar DeRozan. There's a bit of an edge to his game. He's not at all afraid.
At the line for 2.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also, and a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
The first one falls.
It's so funny to hear DeMar DeRozan joke about being an old man in this league. You know, he may not be a young man, but he's got a lot of years left, and he continues to improve.
Vucevic checked in for the Bulls. Both free throws good from DeRozan. Phoenix has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Oh, Ayton in position. Vucevic with the block.
Boy, when Vucevic is in that area, he's capable of sending it back.
Levine passes to Vucevic. Takes a 3. And there's Levine on the assist by Vucevic. Levine's got 5 points in the quarter.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Booker dishes to Paul. Inside. Here's Whiteside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
You know, passing is what has defined Chris Paul's career. And boy, does he have a way to get his teammates involved.
The Suns have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. The Suns making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Wade, he's checked in for Chicago. Jones comes in for Zach LaVine.
1 shot.
On the free throw, no good. Chicago leading. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive schemes.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Suns. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Chicago. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And McGee kicks to Nader. And there's the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Now here's White. 11 points for him in that last game against Utah.
Well, in addition to the scoring, he found ways to initiate contact from the defense and get himself to the line. The defense clearly frustrated trying to get a way to stop him.
Vucevic gets double teamed and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Booker the pass to Paul. .122 left in the first half of the game. Chicago's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Takes the 13-footer. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound. Phoenix has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Trying to get open is Johnson. A nice shot by Booker. 24 points for Devin Booker.
Yeah, the thing about Booker, not necessarily the quickest twitch athlete. He uses that smooth handle to gain separation.
Now here's Jones. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
Abdul Nader. That's his third personal foul. 4th team foul.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
Derek Jones Jr. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Bulls making a switch here. DeRozan's checked in. And he can't hit the second. And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Johnson, the pass to Nader. That one goes in. Nader's got the lead up to 3 now for the Suns.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Vucevic finds White. Back to Vucevic. Vucevic gets double teamed. McGee with the block. And he recovers it. Offensive rebound. DeRozan. That's good. DeRozan's got 13.
Well, a good first quarter leads to a dynamite second period.
Booker the pass to Paul. Good. A nice assist from Booker. And the Suns lead by 4.
Well, you can't hesitate if you want to succeed in catch-and-shoot situations. Chris Paul's such a quick thinker.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Suns ahead, ending the second quarter with a big 11-3 run. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Vooch. They had it going the first 2 quarters. How do you turn that around defensively?
Just got to get one-on-one stops, do a better job helping each other, just, getting whatever they want on that end. We have to do a better job. And, yeah, it's just simple, one-on-one stops when we help. Make sure the guy that helps, he gets help, and just keep rotating. We haven't done a good job with that. We're usually very good with that. So just got to focus, and come back and take a half ready. Then we can make it a game if we play better defensively.
Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Taking a look at the Bulls. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there with Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the small forward. Second shot opportunity. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Ayton. Crowder inside. Vucevic defending. It's good. Crowder's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Suns.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Vucevic gets double-teamed. Out to DeRozan. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Stolen by Ball. Lobs it up for Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Well, we know Zach LaVine has got tremendous athleticism, but he's also got tremendous basketball skill and putting it to work here.
Ball outside. To the inside. Here's Ayton. And the pass to Nader. Shot clock at 6. That's a 2 from Paul. And that one hits back iron. Bulls trail by 4. Outside, Ball. Outside, DeRozan. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Boy, officials say play on, even though there's contact. DeRozan, I guess they don't think he needs any help.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan. Now, Booker. 24 points for him. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Ball outside. Stolen by Ball. For the lead. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his third personal foul.
Yeah, ball size makes him a difficult guy to guard. He uses it well to pick up fouls while shooting.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Shooting 2.
That one is off.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. That one drops. He ties it up.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
Paul passes to Nader. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Nader's got 6 points.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
And the foul on Patrick Williams. That's his third foul of the game. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
And the Suns call time here.
And, Kevin, you tend to forget this about LaVine. I mean, he's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever.
For your Suns dancer.
the Suns trailing. You know, Greg, I was just thinking about Zach LaVine and his age. He's just now in his mid to late 20s.
And he's grown so much since that rookie year. Excited to see what numbers he can put up as he gets ready to enter into his prime.
Pass to DeRozan. Shoots the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. DeRozan's got 19 points.
Well, DeMar DeRozan has now proven that he is willing to consistently shoot the three-point shot. That's a problem for the defense.
Here's Ayton. Off the left rim and out.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Count it. And it's a three-point Chicago lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Phoenix has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Pass to Booker. There's the triple. Chicago grabs the miss. DeRozan's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. For three, LaVine, and again it's the Bulls from deep.
Boy, what a thing of beauty by DeMar DeRozan. His eyes are up. He locates his teammate. Just so pretty.
Pass to Booker. Over LaVine. That one a little long. Chicago leading by 6. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Sinks the triple. Ball's got 14.
And really, this is the time to push it. Try to extend that lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
Timeout call, the Suns.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers.
Some changes for Phoenix. Whiteside's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Saric comes in for Nader. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul. And the Bulls making a change also. Green, he's checked in for Vucevic. And Booker kicks to Payne. To the paint. Here's Whiteside. And it's good for 2. He's got 8.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Here's LaVine, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. And the Bulls lead by 9.
Zach LaVine doing work in the mid-range. He's got that shot in his bag, yes, sir.
And here's Payne. He's got 5. A nice shot by Booker.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
Ball, the pass to Williams. He kicks to LaVine. LaVine double team. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
And Phoenix has possession. Got a piece of it. Booker left side. From deep. That one misses.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Suns trail by 6. Saric passes to Whiteside. LaVine with it, out guarded by Crowder. Levine against Crowder. And the foul called on Cameron Payne.
Cameron Payne.
And that'll be his third foul so far. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Levine.
Coming onto the floor for the Bulls, Derek Jones Jr.
And there's the pass to DeRozan. And Whiteside sends it back. Booker in the corner. Floats one. Sweet move. And the layup is good. Booker's got 32 points in the game.
How about the ability to adjust and finish in different situations? Devin Booker, elite as a scorer.
DeRozan. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 4-point game. Payne with it. He has 5. And it's in there. Payne's got 7.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Make some noise!
JaVale McGee's checked in for Dario Saric. The Bulls also changing it up. Kobe White, he's checked in for Green. And it's Alex Caruso in for Ball. Crowder against White. Here's Caruso. That one's off. Still out of sync. Suns have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. Here's Payne. He's got 7. Knocked loose. McGee with it. Foul guarded by DeRozan. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Booker. 32 points in the game. No good on the quick 3. Pass to DeRozan. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
Well, there's a tenacity, a ferocity right now about DeMar DeRozan. This guy seems to want the ball every time down the floor.
Payne dishes to Whiteside. And there's the call on Jones.
Derek Jones
That's
Jr.
foul number 2 for him.
His second personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Crowder. Pass to Booker. Fires from deep.
And they've struggled from three-point range here in the second half, and it's making it that much harder for them to chip away at that lead.
Outside Jones. Back to Williams. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jay Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got 5 rebounds tonight. Kicks it to Payne. Drives to the hoop. Poked away. Williams passes to Caruso. White looking around. Uses the glass to finish the layup. White's got 6 points. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
They grab their own miss. Right side, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
The Suns shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. And Phoenix making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Vucevic is checked in. That one misses for Whiteside. Chicago leading by 6. To the middle. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Chicago ball.
DeRozan surveying the D. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. Shot clock at 5. Almost, but it rolls out.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't
2 minutes
fall.
remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
White dishes to DeRozan. Count the basket.
DeRozan.
25 points for DeMar DeRozan.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Booker against White. Passes it to McGee. They double him with Vucevic. Poke loose. Always going up for the alley-oop here. It's stolen by Jones. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. The pass to White. There's 1:17 left to play in the third.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Here's McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
Well, Devin Booker is known as a scorer, but this guy will find you if you're open.
Down low. Here's Vucevic. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Payne passes to McGee. Johnson for 3, and the 3 ball is good.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Pass to Vucevic. He kicks it to White. Going inside. Knocks it loose. Shot and game clock separated by 5. On the wing, Booker. White covering. Here's Whiteside. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Here's Caruso. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal.
It's on JaVale McGee. This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting for Chicago, Alex Caruso. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. Good on the second free throw. And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for the Bulls. He's at the quarter-century mark, 25 points for him in this game, as they have looked to him over and over to make things happen. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. Paul out there with Cameron Payne. And it's Nader in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Paul. Levine kicks to DeRozan. Good work there as it goes. DeRozan's got 14 points now in the second half.
DeMar DeRozan is constantly on the hunt for the best shot possible. And if there's a defender staring him in his face, it doesn't faze him.
Saric has checked in for Phoenix.
Score for your Suns, Dario Saric.
Pass to Payne. Paul looking around. A 3-ball. Hit the putback. And Ayton stays with it.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
Caruso, the pass to Jones. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Levine kicks to Jones. The wide open look here for Vucevic. His 3-pointers off the mark. Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Payne passes to Paul. Right wing. Saric up top. 4 on the clock. Here's Payne. Buries it from 3-point range.
At his size, Dario Saric can see the floor, and he knows how to put it on time and on target.
Outside, Levine. Knocked away and stolen by Payne. The dish to Paul. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. No good on the triple. Here's Caruso, defended by Paul. Yes, that goes in. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Here's Paul. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Boy, I love Chris Paul's ability to work on the interior. Tenacious, crafty. Few players his size have done it better.
Outside, Levine. Off target from outside. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Saric. Ayton trying to break free. And it's Saric, that time on the assist by Ayton.
Boy, what determination from Dario Saric. So good at being aggressive around the rim.
Vucevic finds Jones. Fires the 3. Saric grabs the board. Saric has got his 4th rebound in this one. Passes it to Payne. Here's the 3. That shot misses. And the Bulls going the other way now. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Paul with the ball. Now defended by Levine. Kicks it out to Paul. There's the pass to Nader. Now Ayton. Here's Nader. Paul outside. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. And Jones pulls it down.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Here's Caruso. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
Chicago ball.
Jay Crowder's checked in for Dario Saric. Chicago also making some changes. Green comes in for Jones. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Alex Caruso. Ayton against DeRozan. 5 on the clock. For 3, Levine. And again, Chicago. No good. Outside, Crowder. Now here's Payne. Ball fires from way outside. They get it back. Here's Ayton. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
How about the power from DeAndre Ayton on that finish right through the contact?
Here's Green. Vucevic trying to get open. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Williams is checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Free throw drops for Green. The Suns have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the 4th quarter. Here's Paul driving to the basket. Lays it up and banks it in. Paul's got 6 here in this quarter.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Ball against Paul. Ball no good. Phoenix leading by 4 to the paint. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, the offensive game will round into shape over time, and it's absolutely critical that DeAndre Ayton look to score as much as possible.
Outside, Green. Pass to Levine. And stolen by Payne. Here's Ayton, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Now Levine. Inside. Here's Williams. And the rejection by Ayton. Back to Levine. Just 5 on the clock. He's off on that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. And here is Paul. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Here's Ayton. Here's Crowder. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his 4th personal foul.
Well, make no mistake, Crowder has got great strength inside. The defense can get physical. It doesn't matter.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
Now, the other thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint. Plenty of their points coming from close range.
That free throw missing.
I just have so much respect for how Jay Crowder plays the game. This guy works so hard for every single minute he's out there, and you love seeing that.
Devin Booker, he's checked in for Payne. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Chicago. And he sinks the second. Bulls trail by 7. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Ayton against Vucevic. Pass to DeRozan. Ball with it. Dishes to Levine. 4 on the shot clock. Back to Ball. He's looking for Williams and finds him.
Patrick Williams.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns, leading by 5. Shot from 12. And Vucevic pulls it down. Chicago's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Ball against Ball. Ball no good. Phoenix leading by 5. Crowder finds Paul. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Trying to get open, it's Crowder. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Paul. Paul's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Payne passes to Williams. Ayton against Vucevic. Outside, Levine. Back to Vucevic. The kick out to Ball. From outside, off the mark. Phoenix has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the 4th quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. And that one's good, Ayton.
I love this young man's mindset. When he has the basketball, he's looking to score.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Ball's knocked loose. Williams against Crowder. Levine double team. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Levine against Booker. And he drives in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The ability to drive with either hand. Booker gets the defender on his heels, draws the foul.
Devin Booker. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Booker.
Well, Devin Booker has proven to be a capable shooter from every spot on the floor, including the free throw line. This guy has become a must-watch.
Both free throws good from Booker. Bulls trail by 11. Here's DeRozan. Passes to Vucevic. At the top of the key, Williams. Lock at 6. And it's Williams with the jam.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
Well, whether it's a dunk or a jump shot, Booker's wide-ranging skills make him a consistent scoring threat.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Kind of like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
You've got to take a timeout, take a breath, and come up with a plan for how to stop this guy.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Lonzo Ball.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. No surprise, he was not happy with the turnovers. He told them, we are giving this one away, guys. We've got to be more careful with the ball, play within the offense, and get good open shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
A nice shot by Booker.
You must respect the in-between game of Devin Booker, so good in the mid-range.
Outside, Levine. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. Vucevic gets double-teamed. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here are the Suns now. And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Here's Nader. No good from outside. The Bulls shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. On the wing, Levine, defended by Booker. DeRozan against Paul. The pass to Williams. He dishes it to Levine. Just 3 to shoot. And it's off from three-point range. Suns leading by 15.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Suns.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win. And so many key players that you could point to tonight, but in particular, a great game.
For DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, you couldn't help but notice how well this guy protected the rim. There was an intimidation factor thanks to his defense. No easy shots in his neighborhood tonight.
Here's Paul. 2 points. That one goes. And the Suns lead by 17.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Levine double team. DeRozan dishes to Vucevic. Lets it go from 11. It's hauled in by the Suns. Now here's Paul. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks with Chris Paul. The playoffs are dead ahead. What are the areas of emphasis as you get yourselves ready?
Keep defending, playing at the right pace, and trying to make this a tough place to play. We really need our crowd and this energy, and we really feed off of them. But just trying to get ready game by game.
You're putting some good wins together, Chris. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.